zu Outer World. So, weiter geht's.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Ja. Kantine klingt schon mal. Ach.
I don't know you.
Oh.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors, the lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming right up.
Ich hast du verkaufen. Also. Oh, halt, war noch was.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm
Ah,
coming right up.
jetzt Schrott.
We'll get you
Ja.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower.
So.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight.
Na gut. Erst.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Whoa, well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand What? No. I mean, I might be. So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta... Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching.
Mm-hmm.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that.
Das ist sein.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back.
Ah,
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over.
mhm.
I know that. But read what...
Traurig.
You're making a mistake working for us.
Been eating nothing but salt too.
Was haben wir?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice.
Mhm.
Know how to carry yourself in a fight?
Ah.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Aha. Aha.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still in
Sehr schön. Werkbank.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Okay. Ah, ach so. Ah.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this to you. The grease monkey? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Ja.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Ach, so, dann denke ich bin Arbeiter.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Mhm.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Na gut.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Was ist so?
Can we... Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserter...
Oh.
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Ja, dann mal alle drüben.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. Go.
I've always felt weird in here.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions?
Ja, ich denke auch.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the... I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What is Mr... Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our... Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few...
Okay.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant.
Huh?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library, and my retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Er muss sein. Okay. Auf zum Labor. Na gut. Ah. Genau.
When I was little, we'd get freighters.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals.
Ja.
Creatures forged in...
Okay.
The swarms of mechanicals come clanging up. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means... Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here. I've been gathering up a war chest over... Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
They have to... The scout must not be Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is...
Ah, ja. Na gut. Also. Angams. Sehr viel. Ja. Na gut. Party. Warte. Warte, glaube ich. Was? Fleisch.
Searching for repair bay. Error.
I could probably fix that. Take your time.
Ah, komm.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. There we go. Jeremy's good as new.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
on account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet.
Hmm.
Hebs is sure be more careful. Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I... But she... Her car... What? Yeah, huh?
Das war doof. Wollen das an? Meines. Au.
Can't do that.
Oh! Das war doof. Das war doof. Ah, hier. Einfach aufhalten. Oh, come on. Okay. Ah, Mist. Jetzt haben wir sie aber, oder? Ach, das waren sogar... Ja. Okay. Gar nicht mal so schlimm. Alles? Oh ja, Mau. Au. Was?
Say that. Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
No.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Aha.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Fun. Ach so. Ooh. Ah, guck.
Everyone all right? Nice.
Abgewehr? Ernsthaft? Erstmal hier. Überlappen. Davon. Warte mal.
Heard something.
Oh. Hätte dich eine andere Tarnung geben. Äh. Oh. Ja, was? Oh. Ah. Jemand? Ah, da oben. Vamos? Feierabend der Gullen. Ja, dann Community Center. Sehr stabiles. Ich. Nix. Aber Oder Plasma und nein. Auch mal nicht. Plasma Gewehr. Radwerfer. Hm. Freunde, Römer. Ja, ist auf jeden Fall gut. Das wäre. Ah. Davon wie viel? Cool ist. Einer. So. Schauen wir mal. Ja, gut dann. der Stelle erstmal ab. Danke fürs Zuschauen und bald. Ciao mit V.